In a world where people are often defined by their abilities, a child's life seemed predetermined by her physical limitations. She was born without a leg and faced a future that would undoubtedly be filled with challenges. But little did she know that her biggest battle would lead to her greatest triumph. Before we continue, please take some time to subscribe to Dailydose, like and share this video with your friends. It might brighten their day and inspire them to do good. Also keep watching because an important lesson awaits at the end of the video. Abandoned at a hospital, Milagros, or Mili for short, spent a year confined to a room. But fate had a different plan for her. The moment the door to her hospital room opened, a man appeared and little Mili's life changed forever. She overcame the odds stacked against her through sheer resilience and determination, and her story of hope is one you won't forget. The life-changing meeting. Little Mili was born without a leg, and her biological mom abandoned her in the hospital. She spent a year there without much hope for the future. Thankfully, a man named Hector Trillo crossed her path. He was a doctor from Chivilcoy, Argentina, who, after meeting Mili, couldn't stop thinking about her. Eventually, he convinced his wife Maria to visit her. They welcomed her with open arms. At first, Maria barely looked at Mili. However, after getting to know the girl, she also couldn't get her out of her mind. The woman started visiting the precious child more and more. After some time, Mili began to cry whenever Maria left the hospital. She was worried the woman would abandon her. However, Maria and Hector were different. The couple had been trying to have their own child for 5 years without success. The courts told them they could foster Mili, but they wouldn't be allowed to adopt her. It was a painful realization. But Maria said, "Well, I've already decided. I'd rather fall in love with her and have her taken away from me than send her to an institute." Struggling to adapt to her new life, Maria recalled the day her phone rang with news about Mili. She learned the little girl was temporarily coming to stay in their care. She was over the moon, but Mili had difficulty adapting to her new life. Mili weighed only 7 kilos at 3.5 years old. She also did not know how to walk, so she dragged herself along the ground. A chance to see her dreams come true. Thankfully, Mili had a great support structure, and after a month with her new family, she began to walk. 3 months later, she called Maria Mommy, which was a magical moment for the family. Mili's foster parents wanted her to experience everything other children did, so when she asked for skating lessons, they ensured she got them. She even began to compete and was cheered on by thousands of people. Mili's new loved ones gave her a life full of opportunities, a stark contrast to the life she could have had in an institution, skating her way to true happiness. Mili's athletic career exceeded everyone's expectations. She launched onto the track and even traveled to Brazil to compete in a tournament. From international competitions to newfound confidence, the girl was an inspiration. Although she was new to skating, crowds were in awe of her, always chanting, "Mili, Mili," when she did a trick. Amid her success, another miracle happened. She found her forever home. The courts allowed Maria and Hector to adopt Mili legally. It was a moment they dreamed about and meant the world to them. Mili's simple but heartfelt answers to the judge's questions during the adoption proceedings held tremendous weight and significance. Her response to the second question confirmed what her heart had always known. She wanted to be with her loving and caring parents, Maria and Hector. Her answers were a beacon of hope and a testament to the power of family, and they helped end any doubts about where she belonged, spreading a special message around the world. Despite the challenges she had faced, Mili had finally found a sense of security and belonging in the love of her family. The proud father couldn't stop talking about his beautiful daughter, and he expressed, "I couldn't explain to you what this girl is. She has something. Sometimes she comes home from school with a friend with Down syndrome, and the girl's mother says that when she is with Mili, she returns happy." His daughter's life spread a message of hope, and he was immensely grateful for her. She tells those with a disability, they should not hide, should not be afraid, should do what they like. Life stole many things from her, but in return, it gave her this wonderful gift. He concluded, "Now Mili is thriving and continues to skate, encourage others, and receive the love and admiration of thousands of people." From the moment she was born without a leg, it seemed that life had dealt the little girl a difficult hand. Her situation would have broken the spirit of many, but not Millie. Her story inspires and proves we can overcome even the most daunting challenges. It is also a reminder of compassion that can change lives.